So good evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. So is audio videos everything is clear? Is audio videos everything is clear? So before start the session, so let us fix our agenda. What exactly we're gonna be discussing for today? Let us fix our agenda, guys, please. Today we are gonna be discussing about what is DevOps. We're gonna be discussing for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be discussing about what is AWS. AWS versus DevOps. We're going to be discussing by tomorrow's session. Today, we are focused on DevOps only. So before start the session, let us course overview. What is in exactly this course? What the course content, what are the timing, what are the fees is, let us discuss first. So the total duration of this course is around 5 months. Around 5 months, guys, please. In this 5 months, totally, it's going to be covered. Complete DevOps will be covered. Complete AWS will be covered. If you want to learn these two courses, Linux basics required and shell script required. That I will be covered, don't. No programming, Java, .NET, Python, not required. So you have required this with this configuration, one laptop for daily practice. Who can join in this course? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. Any graduate can also join in this course. Which are all the benefits, guys, please, if you join in this course? Daily class recording videos after the payment. Via a Google Drive, you can able to access. From date of registration, you're going to be accessing up to 11 months. A resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, and 80% of soft materials I'm going to be providing. Our course starts with very basic level. Finish with what? An advanced level, guys, please. Each and every class is a practically implemented in front of you. That you need to practice. Daily basis. After completion of course, you will receive a one certificate from our institute. Daily 1 hour class, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The classes are Monday to Saturday. The Sunday is a completely holiday. You're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps, for complete AWS, for daily recordings, guys, please. If you want to talk to admin, please call this number 9297 9297 77. This is our admin number. You can able to approach for registration, for payments, and further administration queries. If you want to see my course content, please be use this URL. If you copy paste this URL in any browser, if you copy paste this in any browser, we can able to see this document list. Yes, please. The second document is DevOps content, AWS content, DevOps content, AWS content. Totally 20 pages of DevOps content, 10 pages of AWS content. You can able to revise. I'm going to be shared this information in the chat box. Please be get it out, please. Just if you double click, you can able to open the link, you can able to revise. And so before starting in the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer. From last 6 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer. That is in exactly my profile. So before start understanding DevOps, I have 3 questions I want to discuss with these 3 questions. Then let us move forwarding into the DevOps. And what are the first question? What is an exactly application? What is a server? And what is an SDLC? What are the first question? What is an application? What is an application? The working software which is written any programming like Java, .NET, Python, we call as an application. That application, we're gonna be placed on server side. We're gonna be placed on server side. We're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, once if it is placed on server side, once if it is placed on, once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as what? Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. Got it? Let me repeat one more time this, guys. Please tell me what is an application? The working software which is written any programming language. That is you are calling as an application. That application we're going to be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon. Yeah, we understood very clearly what is an application, what is the server. Then what are the next question, guys, please? What is an exactly SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have several stages and several phases. By following these all the stages and phases, we can able to produce application. We can able to produce an application, and we can able to do business like Flipkart or Amazon or Book My Show, whatever maybe in our internet. So, but if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, how exactly, guys, please, what are the first step, please? The first step is what exactly? Analysis. The first step is what? Analysis means what? Gathering information from the client. How exactly the login page and registration page and payment gateway. Of exactly the client expecting, what is an exactly business model, and each and everything will be gathered from the client. Based on that, it will be analysis. Once if it is analysis, our architects will be design. Design is nothing but what? Plan. According to the plan, Our developers will implement the lines of code by using Java, .NET, Python, by using any programming language. Once if it is an implement, whether it is working or not, our testers will verify the functionality. Once if it is verify the functionality, we're going to be placed on hundreds of servers, which you are calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. But whether it is working or not, we are gonna be monitor and maintenance. We are gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. Software a development lifecycle. In this SDLC, in this software development lifecycle, directly or indirectly, you are part of this diagram. If you are a developer, can write the code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be do here? That's we are gonna be understand right now. First, what is a DEV, guys? Please, DEV is nothing but what? Development. What is the OPS? OPS is nothing but what? Operation. That means what? So the combination of software development plus operation, which we are calling as what? DevOps. That means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. Ends with what? Operation. Ends with what? Operation. So that means what? We are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. Okay, but to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Tell me, is DevOps is a technology like Java, .NET, Python? No, DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. Which process? An automated process. From where to where, guys, please? We're gonna be in implementing from dev environment to operations. So usually, while we implementing DevOps an automated process, listen, while we implementing DevOps an automated process, usually the developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code it is going to be updating into the remote. While we updating into the remote, while we updating into the, while we deploying our application into the production service, make sure whether you are going to be delivering working software from dev environment to production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what? Our DevOps process. I hope you understood very clearly what is an exactly DevOps process. But as a DevOps engineer, so if you are getting the company, when you are joining a company, what exactly your prior goal, your major and prior goal is what exactly? Replacing a complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. Our SDLC is a complex pipeline. SDLC is a complex pipeline. Our DevOps process is an automated process. Okay, we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. First, let us try to understand what is an exactly complex pipeline. SDLC is a complex pipeline. So why we are calling SDLC is a complex pipeline? Because of it is a manual process from analysis to design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, due to this manual process, due to this manual process. If we got an issue, any problem in the middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. That means what? If it is take long time, definitely the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased. So to overcome this problem, we're going to be replacing with what? Our DevOps process. So this DevOps process is an automated process. And it is going to be transparent. Due to this transparent, due to this in automation, even though if you got an issue, any problem in the middle of the process, even though if we got an issue, any problem in the middle of the process, easily we can able to rectify, and as soon as possible we can able to rectify this problem. As soon as possible, we can able to rectify this problem. If it is resolve this issue as soon as possible, we can able to reduce the cost and we can able to increase the quality. So that is the reason we're gonna be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. To be frankly, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of dev environment, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. To be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not doing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps process from dev environment to operations. Clear? Understands very clearly, all of you. But how exactly we are going to be? How we are going to be involving each and every stage? What are the roles and responsibilities each and every stage? Let us discuss step by step and stage by stage. Yeah. Let us start with planning. Are we part of planning? No. Are we part of coding? Yes. That means what? We're going to be writing any coding like Java, .NET, Python? No. Means what exactly? How exactly we are part of this dev environment? Writing is responsible with the developer, not by you. After writing the lines of code, that code, we are going to be maintenance. So writing is responsible the developer, maintenance is responsible by the DevOps engineer. Once if it is maintained, the n number of developer lines of code we're going to be integrating continuously. Once if it is in integrate continuously, and automatically we can execute a test cases, which is written by testers, And once if it is in execute, if you got an error, automatically it is redirecting back to the developer and developer has to fix the issue. And again, integration, again, execute test case. If you got an error, again, goes to the developer, fix the error, integration, and execute. This loop will be repeated and continuously until zero errors. If it is zero errors, that we are calling as what? Working software as an application, and we're going to be placed on release. We're going to be placed on release. That means what? So continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. And once if it is delivered, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We're going to be deploying on hundreds of service. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of service, we can access our internet as a Flipkart. Okay. Once if it is in accessing, whether it is working or not, this Flipkart server, we are going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which you are calling as what? DevOps transparent pipeline. DevOps transparent pipeline, yes, please. Got it very clear. But how exactly we can able to implement this DevOps process by using some tool stack? Which are all the tool stack we are going to be using? And let it be listed down, yes, please. Which are all the tools, please? We are going to be using some list of the tools. Which are all the tools, please? Git we are going to be using. Maven we are going to be using. JFrog we are going to be. Jenkins and JFrog and SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Nagios, ELK, Elastic Logstacks, Kibana, Terraform. By helping of these are all the tools, we can able to implement an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. We can able to implement an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Sir, how exactly we can able to use these are all the tool stack in our DevOps process? Let us try to yeah. So Git is a version control. And after writing the lines of code, after writing the lines of code, which we are gonna be, which we are gonna be, which we are gonna be store or maintain in a version wide in a Git. Git is a version control. All developer lines of code we can able to maintain in a version wide. Once if it is maintained, we can build and execute automatically by helping of Maven. Maven is a build tool. Either on Git and Maven, we can able to implement an automated process by helping of Jenkins. By helping of Jenkins, guys, please. Jenkins is a CI automation tool. By helping of Jenkins, we can able to implement the CI/CD process, continuous integration, a continuous delivery, which we can able to implement by helping of this an automated Jenkins tool. And we're going to be learning JFrog, and JFrog is nothing but what release. So by helping of, please, Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, and SonarQube, which we can able to implement CI/CD, continuous integration, making working software and continuous delivery. And once if it is delivered, we're going to be placed on hundreds of servers, placed on hundreds of servers. Placed on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placed on hundreds of servers, once if it is, how exactly we can able to place our websites on hundreds of servers? By helping of configuration management. Configuration management. So what is the configuration management, please? Let us try to understand. So these hundreds of servers we can automate by helping of configuration management. For example, I want to create a file on these hundreds of servers. If it is manually, so is it possible by end of the day? No, it is not possible. So what we're expecting an automated process. So that an automated process which we can able to implement these hundreds of servers, that is we calling as what? Configuration. What is the configuration management? Replacing a manual process with what? An automated process, and on top of these hundreds of servers, which we are calling as what? DevOps configuration management. But which are all the tools is supporting as please? Chef is supporting and Ansible is supporting. So by using these two tools, we can automate either production environment, testing environment, or dev environment. Which are all the tools we're going to be learning? These two. What are the first one? Ansible. Ansible is a configuration management tool, that is a push model. And Chef also configuration model, but it is a pull model. So one push model, one pull model, we are going to be learning. Got it. But these hundreds of servers, from where exactly we can able to get it? From AWS. By using AWS, we can able to get a hundreds of servers by using AWS cloud. Yeah, we can able to get servers either from physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud environment. But which cloud we're going to be learning? AWS, Amazon Web Services. By helping of AWS, Amazon Web Services, we can able to get hundreds of servers. Those hundreds of servers we can automate by helping of either Ansible and Chef. Guys, let me repeat one more time for our satisfaction. So we can able to get a hundreds of servers from AWS. Those hundreds of AWS servers we can automate by helping of Ansible and Chef. Yes, please, as we thought, as we think, as we understand. So by helping of AWS servers, we can able to deploy our websites on AWS servers. Yes, we agreed, but we can able to place our websites on Docker containers also very easily. Sir, what is a Docker container? Docker container is an isolated area which you can place our websites very easily with low cost, with high performance. With low cost, with high performance, guys, please. Docker container is an isolated area which you can place our websites very easily. So to understand, I'll give one real-time example. So for example, a real-time container images. So by using these containers, we can transport, we can import, export any kind of product via CM, right? The same way, we can able to use our Docker containers. It might be used in where exactly fish, crabs, whatever maybe. But by using this Docker containers, we can able to handle either Java, .NET, or any kind of application or websites. How exactly these containers can manage or control by this ship? Same way, we can able to control or manage by this Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a orchestration tool. By helping of Kubernetes, we can able to control or manage all our Docker containers. And we're going to be learning Vagrant. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. By helping of Vagrant, we can able to create a virtual machines very easily in dev environment. Yes, we can able to learn Negios. Negios is a system monitoring. By helping of Negios, we can able to monitor our servers like CPU, RAM, user load, current load, whether it is server is down or not. We are gonna be monitor, and we're gonna be learning Elk, Elastic Log Stack Skiban also. By helping of Elk, elastic log stacks ke bana, we can able to monitor our application. So while monitoring our application, internally generating a logs, those logs will be monitored, and top of it will be create analytics look like this one. And we're going to be learning Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create infrastructure in any cloud, either AWS or Google or Azure, in any cloud, guys, please. It's a cross cloud platform. So by helping of these are all the tools: Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, AWS, AWS, Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, and Terraform, we can able to create a DevOps process. We can able to create a DevOps, an automated process from dev environment to operation. While we creating DevOps, an automated process, make sure whether we are going to be delivering working software from dev environment to production environment within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, is nothing but what our DevOps transparent pipeline. This is an exactly our DevOps process, which we are going to be implementing practically in regular classes. Okay, fine, very good, excellent. So what we understand for today, guys, please. Today we are understanding what is an exactly DevOps for today. Tomorrow, what is the agenda, guys, please? What is AWS and difference between AWS and DevOps, which we are going to be understand. Okay, so please wait one more 2-3 minutes because of before take your questions. Let us revise one more time our course overview. Some of the students are late joined, that let them get benefit. So please be revised one more time our course overview. So total duration of this course is how much, guys, please? 5 months. In this 5 months of duration, complete DevOps will be covered, complete AWS will be covered. So which are all the prerequisites to join in this course? Linux basics, shell script. That I'm going to be covering with you, don't worry. No programming, Java, .NET, Python is not required. You require a laptop with this configuration for daily practice. So freshers can join in this course, experienced students can join in this course, and any graduate can also join in this course. A daily class recording videos after the payment. After the payment. After the payment. Daily recording sessions you will receive via Google Drive. From date of registration, you're going to be accessing up to 11 months. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, 80% of soft materials I'm going to be providing with you. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. And each and every session is practically implemented. In front of you that you need to practice in your laptop. 1 hour for class every day, but it will take to practice in your laptop by daily 2 hours. Means what? You commit yourself before joining in this course per day 3 hours. Okay. After completion of course, you will receive a 1 certificate from our institute. So daily 1 hour class. So the classes are Monday to Saturday. There is no classes on Sunday. You're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps, for complete AWS, for daily recordings. So if you want to talk to Redmond, please use this number 9297 9297 77. And if you want to see my course content, if you copy paste in any browser, you can see this document list. If you double click in these 2 documents, you can open. So totally 20 pages of DevOps content, 10 pages of AWS content. I'm going to be providing with you. Please be revised after this class. Whatever the information, please be copy this from here. And I'm going to be providing in the chat box. If you double click, automatically it will be open. Just to be double click. Ready. Shashi, that just be double click, don't be copy. Just to be double click, it automatically open like this. Don't be copy. It won't work out copy. Just to be double click. One second. Let me crash it once. It's working, man. Please double click on it. All of you just do double click on it. It will be open like this. Okay. So any questions, please? So that is my end. That is my end, please. If it is Linux, also very good, but I'm recommend for Windows environment better. Anyway, we are working with Linux environment, but from where exactly? From a laptop. So either you go for Linux environment or Windows environment, anything. Ashish, choice yours. You can go for Linux environment or Windows, but in 100% we're going to be in Linux environment in cloud. Fine. So is there any other questions, please? Is there any other question, please? So yeah, anybody can join. As a freshers, you can join, or experienced students can join. After completion of this course, you can manage up to 3 to 4 years of experience, can manage up to that. So both and Santo, Ashutosh, this course will be 2 courses, and I think you let join. I think so. Maybe if you see this course content, you can observe totally complete DevOps will be there, complete AWS administration. Both course will be covered within 5 months, 5 months plus. So tomorrow we're gonna be focused on AWS. Today we are understanding DevOps. So exactly we're discussing DevOps. Same way tomorrow we're gonna be discussing about AWS. And day after tomorrow onwards, we're gonna be starts our regular classes. Tomorrow, one more demo. And after tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, we're gonna be starts our regular classes. So DevOps is same, but whether you go for Azure cloud or AWS cloud, that is the choice only. So DevOps with AWS, DevOps with Azure, Ashutosh. But so for getting infrastructure, any cloud we can able to use. That point you can understand by tomorrow, okay? But not for today. When will start actual classes, Swati? Swati has this question. Day after tomorrow. Basic networking will be covered. Shashidhar, yes. Shashidhar, basic networking also will be covered. What is an IP address? What are the basic network, static network, dynamic network, classful, classless, router, switch, IP address, subnet mask, and NAT. A lot of things we're going to be discussing. Basic understanding of basic. Then we're going to be start in VPC. We're going to be discussing in VPC and AWS. Yeah, Shashidhar, yes, true. Within Ashutosh, you can able to receive recording session within 24 hours usually. But what will happen, on the same day itself, we can able to receive maybe today 8 o'clock, class, maybe 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock we'll receive. But as per promise, 24 hours. Yes, obviously, Santosh, you can get that from our admin. Yes, you can get it from our admin. I'll talk to her, don't worry. I'll talk to her, don't worry, Ashish. Yeah. So is there any other question, please, all of you? Yeah. So Mahendra asked this question, will industrial level project will be? Yes, definitely. Totally, we're gonna be discussing about four projects. Sir. The projects also we are including in the course section, not separate time. For example, each and every model we are understanding, for example, Docker and Kubernetes. We're understanding each and every concept, each and everything Docker and Kubernetes. By end, we are gonna be implementing one real-time use case. I think MB, you got the same question as and I replied. Yeah. So is there any other questions, please, all of you? Any questions, please? Yeah. Thanks a lot. We'll continue by tomorrow. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Good night, all of you. Have a nice day, all of you, please. We'll continue by tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Good night.